When a car accident happens, most of the attention, it's on the driver, but passengers, they can often suffer injuries too and much more. And here to explain passenger rights to us, none other than David Greene with Greene and Phillips Injury Lawyers. Hi, David.
Hello.
All right, this is something Judge knows, of course, but talk to us about rights passengers have when they're involved in an accident.
Well, anytime you're involved in a crash, the driver certainly may have a claim, but the other individuals in the vehicle may as well. If you've got 3 or 4 people in the vehicle that are also injured or potentially injured, you need to make sure that all of the individuals in your vehicle go ahead and talk to a lawyer, because they certainly would have a claim as well. They would have a claim against the other driver, as well as potential or underinsured motorist coverage in the vehicle that you're riding in, as well as additional coverages that a lawyer can help you get.
That's what's going to be my next question. It can probably seem pretty tricky to understand the law, but that's what you do. So benefits of, we just give you a call and you're going to help us walk us through it.
Well, it makes a huge difference to have a lawyer, to have a local law firm like the lawyers at Greene and Phillips. Judge knows that getting a lawyer makes a difference. Judge knows that anytime that you get involved in a crash, that you really need to sit down with someone who's an expert that can put a case together like this for you that can make a huge difference in the amount of money that you recover.
Now, what do you see as being the biggest mistake sometimes that those passengers maybe make?
You know, a couple of times, I see this all the time. I mean, a couple of times a day, I would say. I talk to people that will get a phone call from an insurance company, and there are a couple of them that are really good, and Judge is having such a good time right now. He's laying around. He's laying down.
He knows you've got this covered.
He's got it covered. But what will happen is the other driver's insurance company will call you directly almost immediately and ask you specific questions. Do not talk to the other driver's insurance company when you're involved in a crash until you talk to a personal injury lawyer and make the decision as to whether or not you're going to have a lawyer represent you or not. Alabama is a contributory negligence state, which is a complicated way of saying if they can make it sound like that you're 1% at fault, then you can recover nothing. So you really do not want to talk to the other driver's insurance company, nor do you want to talk to your insurance until you've talked to a lawyer.
That was going to be my next question, David.
Yes.
Why not let our insurance, hey, I was involved in an accident? Why?
Well, a couple of things there. They'll want to take a statement from you, and you're required to do so, but you're not required to do it under any certain timeline. So talk to a lawyer who can guide you through the process. Make sure you stay out of the pitfalls that can destroy your case. It'll make a huge difference for you, and make sure you get a recovery.
All right, thank you so much. Lots of helpful information from David Greene of Greene and Phillips Injury Lawyers.
Judge knows car wrecks and personal injury cases are stressful. That's why he and David Greene of Greene and Phillips Injury Lawyers are answering your questions. Want yours featured? Scan the QR code to submit it for the next Judge Knows on WKRG.